Welcome to your weekly program Arise, where we push young adults into action in terms of development and being economically, socially, and politically involved in the country's affairs. I am your host, Diana Mbrope.
Does dance have an economic impact in Kenya? Since ancient times, Kenya has used songs and dances to communicate to its people. It has been a form of entertainment to many. Music videos by different artists become popular due to certain dances. For example, you have Bazokizo. But let's take a look at how this has brought changes to some people.
My idea about dance being as an economic value for Kenya is a no. I don't think in Kenyan context the system of education supports art or co-curricular activities, and dance is not really a subject that is focused more in Kenya, because we understand that Kenya focuses much on education.
I think dance has economic impact because I'll give an example of the Maasai dancers. They attract a lot of tourism, and when they come they pay a lot of money, so they dance for them, and many lives have been improved and the standard of living also. So I think it has an impact economically.
Right, so I feel like dancing has a very big economic impact to Kenya, because it's a very good and resourceful avenue for income for most young people. Most professional dancers actually get to earn a lot, and of course with more earning comes more taxes to be paid. Therefore the country is to benefit. So I would advise any dancer out there that wants to enter into the business professionally should do it, because there is money and they can be paid 100%.
I personally don't think dance has an economic value in Kenya, because there's not a lot of people who get paid to do it, and also not many people are willing to pay, so guys are not motivated. And if you're doing it, you're only doing it because, like, you know, you're really passionate, but it's not something you do to earn a living.
The history of dance closely follows the development of human race. Since the earliest times of our existence, far before the creation of the first modern civilization, dance served as an irreplaceable way of expressing human thought and emotion.
What I think about dance, or in general, I think how dancers view it, it's one of the best forms of art, really, because it's expressive. You express how you're feeling and you relate to the audience with your whole body, you know? Like, when it comes to acting, maybe you really focus on the acting and being in character. When it comes to art, you focus on the paint. But in dancing, you're literally doing this with all of you. You're in character with the mood of the dance or whatever it is. You're in character with the dance itself, you see. So it's very expressive, and that's why I, as a dancer, love to dance. But you see, what you come to realize here in Kenya is, one, the number of dancers who are actually striving to do dance as a serious career are very few, so the circle is small. This is because it's not because we don't have many dancers in Kenya. We have a lot of great dancers in Kenya, everywhere really. But the thing is, it's hard for people to look at it as a serious career, because they've been raised by a small-minded community. You see, like, it's just closed. Their minds are closed to dance as a career, and which is usually really upsetting to dancers, because you want to take it up as your career, but really no one is going to give you that support or sponsorship or whatever it is that you would need. So you find that in Kenya, the economic value of dance is really depreciating instead of, you know, rising. But, you know, as dancers, we're not about to give up. We're gonna keep doing this right. We're gonna keep dancing, and we're gonna get there. Yeah.
Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Arise. And today with me we have a guest, dance expert, and his name is Tony Kepro. Tony, welcome to the show.
Asante.
So Tony, do you think dance has an economic value in Kenya?
Kwangu dancing has any economic value to Kenya.
Why? Why do you say so?
Because I think most dancers wamekuwa neglected. Kabisa.
Alright, okay. And how do you feel that most people don't take dance serious?
Of course, kama dancer lazima tutambua kitu ni talent nini. So ukiona iko promoted unafeel vibaya, talent yako inakuwa wasted.
So Tony, tell me, do you want to fully involve yourself in dance as an expert?
Hapa Kenya, as an expert, funzana, no. Hiyo ni kama utakuwa na lala njaa. Ndio hailipi kabisa. So hakuna haja ni stress. Kufunza wasee alafu payment yako
So if Kenya had co-curricular activities and that like dance, would you take them to improve your career?
I'd rather say if Kenyans will have put more effort on trying to any kama kuna foundation dancers, I will definitely take dancing as a career.
So now it's just a part of...
Yeah, now I think dancing will be my part-time activity since I know I won't be getting much from that.
And are you taking any dance classes right now?
Dance classes, yeah, taking dance classes.
But they're not...
But online dance classes.
But not as a career. Okay. Mr. Tony, so for you, is dance, are you taking it as a passion or is it just for money? Are you doing it as...
If I was doing dancing for the money, then right now I think I would be low. But dancing to me is passion. I love dance. It's inborn. It's in the family.
When you say it's in the family, do you mean you have other family members who are involved in dance?
I have a small brother who dances. Actually, he teaches me some of his moves.
So he...
Some chorus in the house. Even my mother used to be a dancer when she was in high school.
Or did she take it as a career or it was just a part-time thing?
See, the problem is she did not take it as a career because of the current situation in the country. Not currently, but Kenya does not give dancers any platform. That's the problem. And if there is any platform given, these managers will squander all the cash that's supposed to be given to the dancers. That's why dancing in Kenya does not grow. So that's why my mom took it as part-time thing.
Okay, your mom took it as a part-time thing. What are you going to do to make a change? Are you thinking of doing anything that will make a change about that? On your side, not making it just a part-time thing.
I've already made up my mind. Dancing, to me, it will just be a part-time thing.
So even if you get the opportunity out there, apart from Kenya, you wouldn't take that?
If there is an opportunity outside Kenya, I would definitely go for that opportunity.
That's good.
I'll definitely go for that opportunity because it will make me explore other countries, see how they do their thing, vile dancers wao wanafanyiwa, how they are being managed.
So for you, what would you advise someone who wants to involve themselves in dance as a career?
Here in Kenya?
Yeah, in Kenya, anywhere.
If it's here in Kenya, I'll just be pointing with them and tell them they should just look for another hustle. They should not entirely depend on dance. You see, here in Kenya we have crews like FBI. Those are the crews that have made it. They not only depend on dancing, but they also have some other side hustles of their own. That's where you see they are dancers, but they are growing because of other side hustles, not only depending on dance.
So thank you, Mr. Tony, for your time and hope you make a great impact out there.
Thank you.
That was our very own Mr. Tony. Catch us here in Arise next week, same time.
Selena!
For you.
But these are old methods. Look at this.
When everything else in your house is from the present, then why are your toilet cleaning methods from the past? New Harpic, all-in-one for you. Compared to other toilet cleaners, Harpic removes stains, cures germs, and removes bad odors for shiny, clean, and fresh toilets.
Wow.
So you should also
Harpic, all-in-one challenge.
Guys,
Tom here. So today we're going to talk about dancing and its importance to the Kenyan economy. And we have my guest here, Charlene, who's going to tell us more about dancing and its importance towards the Kenyan economy. So Charlene, what do you think about dancing and its importance or its effect towards the Kenyan economy?
Okay, so yeah, dancing definitely does have a positive impact towards the youth, most especially, because you get to encounter people forming dance crews and they get to perform in, let's say, shows, concerts, or what have you, and with that they get to generate quite even a handsome sum of money from that.
Yeah, and what about the negative side of it? What do you think? What do you think about the negative?
My take on the negative side will be when they get to engage in, say, clubbing. Like people have that mindset that yes, once you have that talent or something, you can just use it in clubbing instead of using it in the right way.
Okay. Thank you for your input. Guys, that's it.
Great.
So, what do you think about dancing and the Kenyan economy? Do you think it plays a big role in the economy?
I doubt, because those dancers get minimum wage.
Or they get minimum wage in comparison to the other endeavors, or what do you think?
Okay, let's compare them with the drivers. Drivers will get more wage than dancers, honestly.
So it's something we didn't advise anyone to take part in it?
Yes.
Okay guys, that was Fred Mutation. Those were his comments about dancing and the Kenyan economy. Thank you.
They say dancing with the feet is one thing and dancing with the heart is another thing. I am your host, Diana Mrope.